What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel Learn with Selassie. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. I'm back with more lessons and tutorials for you. So just sit back, relax, and chill. Just chill. Anyways, so in these tutorials, we'll be learning how to make a very simple web page. We'll be using something called sticky scroll. Sticky scroll. So we'll have one image at the side of the page, and then we'll be having the content on the other side of the page. Once you scroll once you scroll through the page, we'll have the image stuck on the page whilst the content goes up smoothly. It's a very simple tutorial. Let's do this. Welcome back, guys. So this is what we'll be doing today. As you can see, this is just a simple website, our services page. So we, on the left side, we have this image that is going to be stuck when you scroll down, and then on the right side we have the list of services. So you can see if I scroll down, the image on the left side is not moving, it's stuck. So this is what we'll be doing in today's lesson. So as you can see, so all right, let's get started now. So what I'll do is I'm going to open my HTML file in brackets, close this. So we have the basic HTML here, the head tag and then the body, and then this is the link to the CSS where we'll be styling everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start by creating a div. Okay, so inside this div I'll give it a class name of, let's say, wrapper. So inside this wrapper we'll have everything. So inside this wrapper we'll have two sections, one on the left side and then the other on the right side. So I'll create another tag inside this name section, and then I'll give it a class of, let's say, sticky session. Okay, you can give it any name you want. And then the second section will be where we'll have the content. So let's say I'll name this sticky content. Okay, and then yeah, so the next thing we'll do is to put in the content here. So first I'll have the h1 tag, and then we'll have inside this our services. After that I'll have h2 tag, and then inside this h2 tag I'm going to create a span because I want to give it a background. So we have 01, which is the first service, and then I'll throw in another h3, and then so let's say the first service is music production, and then we'll have a little write-up down there. So we'll have the paragraph tag. I'm just going to bring this down. So I'll go and just get some dummy text, and then okay, I'm just going to copy some rough text here. Okay, I'll copy this and then I'll paste inside the paragraph tag. Okay, so this is the first service 1, and then the name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this from the h2 down to the paragraph tag. I'll copy and I'll come down, and then I'll paste this, like, let's say 1 2 3 4. Okay, let's say 4 times 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is the first one, 01, the name of the service, and then the content, and then we have 2. So this will be, let's say, vocal tuning. Okay, and then the content will remain the same, and then after the paragraph tag, I'm just going to bring this so that we'll be able to differentiate. So this will be the third service, and then let's say the service is audio editing. Okay, the content is here, and then I'm going to again break from here, and then we have service number 4, which is album production. So I'm just going to change this to album, and then come down here, break this as well, and then the last service is going to be artist management. Okay, artist management. Yeah, so this is I think this is the HTML we'll be using. Very simple and straightforward. So I'll just go through once again. We have this wrapper, the main wrapper, that is containing the whole thing, and then inside this wrapper we have 2 different sections. Section 1 is for the image, where we'll have the sticky background, so we have this, and then the second one is where we'll have the content. So inside this we have all the content of our services. So if I save this now and then I'll open this, see the way it's coming. Yeah, so this is the basic HTML. So what we'll do now is to head straight to the CSS and make this beautiful. So on top here I have the link to my CSS file, which is style.css. So I'll open this CSS file. Okay, you can see it's empty. So what I'll do first is I'll go to Google Fonts, and then I'll get some fonts that we'll be using. So the name of this font is Poppins. Yeah, this. So I'm going to select from 1, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, yeah. And then I'll come to import. So I'll copy this. Okay, and this will be here in the CSS file. And then the next thing I'll do is I'm going to style the body. So we have body. Okay, open and close. And then we have padding. Padding all around will be 0. Margin will be 0 as well. And then I'll give the width of 100%, and then overflow X will be hidden. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I'll style the wrapper. So dot wrapper, and then okay, I'll leave this for now. We'll come back to this later. And then the first thing, the next thing we'll be doing is we'll style this section, which is sticky section. So I'll copy this, come to the CSS, and then paste this. Then what I'll do is I'll give it a background. So background, and then the URL. And then inside have the image, this. Okay, and then I'll have repeat center top. Okay, so I went to Unsplash and I just got the image there. So I have the image folder here as well, sorry. So that this is the image we'll be using. Okay, so yeah, then the next thing will be backgrounds. The background size will be cover. Okay, and then the height, I want the height to fill the entire page. Okay, so I'm going to make that 100 VH, so this will make it fill the entire page. And then the width will just be 45% of the screen, so to just take 45% of the screen. Okay, and then what I'll do now is I'll save this and see what we have. Okay, you can see now we have the image here, but it's not sticky. If I'm scrolling, the image is going up as well. So let's start this section and then we'll come back to that. So the next thing we'll be doing is come to my HTML and then copy this sticky content. Okay, put the dot since it's a class. And then the first thing I'll do is the width of this will be 55%, since the first one is 45. And then I'll give it some padding. Okay, the top and bottom will be 3 EM, left and right 4 EM. Okay, and then the height is going to be auto. Okay, and yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll start the H1. So I'll copy this, come down, sticky content H1. Okay, the font color is going to be black. Yep. And then the font family, we'll use the font just this. Okay, copy this and then come here. So this is the font we'll be using. And then the next thing will be the font size. So font size, I'm going to give it 100 px. Okay, and then font width will be 700. And then margin top will be 1 EM. Okay, and then let's see what we have here. Still is down. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is to start the H2. So what I'll do is I'll just, for the H2, I'll just give a little margin up. So we have margin top 5 EM. Okay, so the next thing is I'll start the span inside the H2. So I'll copy this sticky content H2 span. Okay, I'll give it a background color RGBA. Okay, so the color will be 126 and then comma 6156, and then I'll reduce the opacity to 0.3. Okay, and then we have padding of 0.5 EM all round padding, and then The border radius, I'll just give a random figure. Border radius, we have, let's say 200 px. Okay, and then the font color itself is going to be the violet or purple we are using. So the color code will be 7E069C. Okay, and then what next? The font size will be let's say 65 px. Okay, and then the font width will be 600. Sorry, 600. And what else? I think the font family we need to add. So I'll copy this and paste. I'll save, go back to our page, reload. Okay, I think we need to increase the font size a little bit or reduce it. Let's try 62. Let's give some more padding. I want to get this round shape, you know, so even still. So let's okay, I'll keep this here, and then let's make the border radius 100 and see. It's not that round. 300. Yeah, so I think I just need to reduce the padding here. So have, let's see, 0.3 em. No, okay, I think I need to increase it rather. Let's try 0.8. This is also too much. 0.7. Yeah, I think it's similar. Okay, so that's it. And then I can see this is coming inside this, so I need to put the margin bottom, let's say 2 em. Okay, yeah. So the next thing is I'll start the H3. So what I'll do is I'll copy this, make it very easy. The H1 styling, come down, and then I'll change this to H3. Okay, and then the font size, let's say, will be 60. Okay, and then the font, sorry, 60. The font weight will be 600. 600. Yeah, I think we don't need the margin top here. So let's see what we have. Yeah, so what next? Let's put margin bottom 0. So the next one is going to be the paragraph. Okay, so I'll come down, paste this, and then we have P. So let's say this, the font size will be 16. Okay, and then the font width, let's give the font width to be 400. Okay, so as you can see, we have this here. We are almost there. So now let's do the magic. Okay, so now I want this whole section to come to this side. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go up to the wrapper, and then I'll make this display, and then this display will be flex. I'll save it, reload the page. Here we go. You see we have the contents here at the right side now, but if I scroll, the image is going up. Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'll go to the sticky section here, and then what I'll do is I'll put position sticky, okay, and then the top is going to be 0 pixels. Okay, I'll save this, and then I'll reload the page, scroll down, voila. As you can see, we have this perfect and nice. So let's say you can use this when you're building your website services page. You'll have the image stuck on the left side, and then the content on the right side. Once you scroll down, you have the image fixed there. So it's a very simple and a straightforward tutorial. So as you can see, if you have any question and any doubts, you can leave it in the comment section below. I promise I'll be coming back soon with more tutorials. So see you soon. Peace.